times is our own thinking. Jesus said you can't put new wine into old wineskins. Wineskins in that day were made out of leather.
Happy New Year.
When they got old, the leather would become hard and rigid.
Come on, skinny elbows. Let me cover them and hug you again.
And cause the wineskin to burst. This is saying you can't have a new life with old thinking. If you think you've reached your limit,
hi, Mena.
If you think the problem is too big, then it is. If you think you'll never meet the right person, you probably won't. It's not that God doesn't have blessings, favor, increase. It's that your wineskin is old. You have to get a new mindset. Start believing bigger, dreaming bigger, expecting bigger. You're not limited by your circumstances, by the pandemic, by your boss, by how you were raised. One touch of God's favor will catapult you.
Love, watch the video you sent me again. She pointed out that, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You told me that other one was split. So like, why are you choosing this ball? And the lady could not give her an upright answer. So at that point, when the black lady now says, you know what, I'm going to drop this ball and choose the other one, the lady now threatens to also choose the other one. She should have let her. She should have gone through with her threat. Like, I don't actually trust you. Now, because the lady was with the steel, if she had chosen the other one, it would have been split. So the black lady threatening should have gone on with her threat. It's like playing poker. Go on with or you know the card game bullshit. Go on with your threat. Since you're no longer sure that this girl told me that other one was split. Now it seems she's choosing steel. Okay, I'm going to choose steel. Then the white lady now says, okay, if you choose that one, I'm going to leave this one and choose that one. Let her choose it. You by doing that, you now know you will now be able to know that, okay, for her to move to that one, it means it's not actually split or steel that is there. But you now still said, oh, you know what? The Bible says that should not steal. This is not a Bible game now. This is just a game. This Holy Moses, Holy Messiah.
Ok, tu es prête?
Ok.
D'accord, on recommence.
Okay. I want to start a business based on movie and TV show. I think it's very interesting, and I'm very excited to be in this domain, to produce a movie with a bad guy, the blonde girl, and the hero. But I want to start as I am still young and still ready for something for an adventure and to start something crazy and new. But it's very it's a difficult plan because it's very expensive, like projects, to pay customer, to pay the filmmaker and for the decor. And it's not a very stable way, like the lawyer, and it's not the favorite choice for my parents or for my friends. So it's complicated. No, it's not complicated. It's difficult.
Difficult, yes.
No, yeah.
Yes, difficult is good. Complicated, c'est quand il y a, comment dirais-je, il y a beaucoup de choses à considérer et c'est fatigant. Mentalement, c'est fatigant. Alors tu dis que c'est complicated. Ou bien, si il y a, tu as beaucoup de choses, il y a un dilemme, un trilemme, tu dois faire un choix. Ça, c'est complicated. Ou par exemple, je ne sais pas comment gérer quelque chose, c'est très très difficile. Alors comme ça, c'est complicated. Il y a
Alors?
3 portes. Il faut choisir une porte pour sortir. Escape room, blablabla. C'est complicated. Mais difficile, c'est une façon... difficile, c'est une façon très simple de le dire. Ok, je vais te donner les corrections. I want to start a business. J'envoie la correction maintenant. Oh là là! Oh, c'est pour ça que tu fais ça.
Ah, je fais quoi?
Tu sais que depuis tout ce temps, j'étais en train de me parler.
Ah oui, oui, bah oui, mais j'entendais pas en fait.
Désolée. Ok.
C'est pas grave.
Ah oui, j'ai fait la correction de ce que tu es en train de dire. En fait, quand tu étais en train de parler, je me suis dit, waouh, oh, nice, intéressant, parce que c'était très intéressant, tu vois, l'idée. Genre, en fait, j'ai même rigolé quand tu as parlé de Blonde Girl et le Bad Guy.
Ah.
Pardon, j'ai fait Brown Girl. Pardon, désolée. Comment est-ce que je peux supprimer ce message? Non, tu ne peux pas le faire. C'est Blonde Girl, ok?
Business based on movies, specifically movies and TV shows.
Pardon, parce que je suis en train d'utiliser les sous-titres de Google Meet. Et Google Meet, pendant que tu parlais, Google Meet a écrit Brown Girl au lieu de Blonde Girl parce que Google Meet a utilisé ta prononciation. C'est que ça que j'ai écrit Brown Girl, mais voilà une correction plus précise.
Ok, donc ça fait I want to start a business based on movies.
Based on movies, very good.
Specifically movies and TV shows.
Good.
It's very interesting and I'm very excited to be in this field to produce a movie featuring a bad guy, a blonde girl, and an arrow.
Tu as parlé de arrow parce que j'ai utilisé le sous-titre de Google Meet. Tu as parlé de arrow, de flèche quelque part, non?
Non, je crois pas.
Pardon, c'est le sous-titre.
I just want to start as I am. I stay young. I'm still ready for anything. Okay.
Okay, I am still young.
I'm still young. Young.
Mm-hmm.
Young. I'm still ready for anything.
I'm still young and can do anything. J'ai changé ça. I'm still young and can do anything. I know I can. Tu connais la chanson?
Non.
No. I'm gonna just show you that song. I know I can be what I want to be. And I'll send you the link.
Hold on, take a look at this. Think you can tell what's real anymore? What you're looking at right now is...
Yes, actually, I can. I went for a game show recently and they showed us different pictures to decide, pour décider, distinguer entre les photos IA et les photos qui sont pas IA. Et en fait, dans le groupe, on était 5 et la plupart des personnes ne connaissaient pas la différence entre les photos IA et les photos pas IA. Mais moi, je connaissais.
Entre les photos quoi et les photos quoi?
Les photos IA, les photos générées par intelligence artificielle.
Ah oui, d'accord.
Bon, I know I can. This is a very old song. But just because you said you're still young and that's why I said we'll just play the chorus. Just like yesterday when we played Ashake's Organize. Ah no, c'est trop fort. Okay, so you just hear I know I can be what I want to be. Okay, did you enjoy that?
No.
Okay. So it's just I know I can be what I want to be. So you said you're still young, and that's why I sent that to you. I'm going to send you the link, and you're going to watch it, and you're going to like it. Tu vas non tu vas voir. Après tu vas aimer. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. When do you want to start this business?
Tu comprends, je suis jeune quoi. Ok. I want to start this business when
Oh, I don't know.
I'm still young. Oui, mais je me répète. Okay. When I'm still young, and still ready for anything. I think I want to start this adventure when I'm going to have 20 years old. I think it's
Français.
Français. Français quoi?
En français, l'âge, c'est quelque chose qu'on possède. C'est comme un atout. Tu peux l'avoir.
Ah oui.
En anglais, l'âge, c'est la
ouais.
vieillesse.
Je l'ai au présent, mais je l'ai pas au futur en fait.
Ok, tu sais pas comment l'exprimer pour le futur.
Non, en fait, dans le présent, j'aurais utilisé être, mais dans le futur, comme je l'utilise jamais.
Ok, je vais juste te donner une petite astuce. En français, avoir, l'âge. En anglais, être. Ok, en français, avoir. En anglais, être.
Ok, pour l'âge.
Oui.
Ok.
Alors, I am 20 years old, exactly. And I am going to be
I'm going to be
20 years old. Ce n'est pas avoir parce que en anglais, ce n'est pas un atout. En anglais, c'est la vieillesse.
Okay. I'm going to be 20 years old.
Very beautiful, okay?
Okay. Because it's I believe that's the best age to start something.
Good.
Yeah. To start something new. Anything. Vous avez corrigé ça en anglais.
Ok, dis-moi en français.
C'est le meilleur âge pour commencer.
Ok, c'est le meilleur âge. It's the best.
Yes, to start something new. Ah si, c'est something new.
Okay.
When you are young. Du coup, est-ce que ça passe si je dis, est-ce que c'est bon si je dis I'm going to be 20 years old? I won't start when I'm going to be 20 years old because it's the best age to start something new. Ou c'est faux?
Oui, je l'ai écrit. I'm going to be. Okay. I'm going to start when. Hors sujet maintenant, hors sujet. À n'importe quel âge dans ta vie, tu peux commencer quelque chose de nouveau. D'accord?
Oui, mais en fait, il faut juste que je trouve quelque chose à dire. Donc,
oui, c'est ça, je comprends. C'est pour ça que j'ai dit hors sujet. D'accord.
Quand tu as répondu ça, on répond quoi après? Parce que je sais plus quoi dire.
Oui, non, c'est pas grave. Comme je t'ai déjà dit avant, L'objectif n'est pas vraiment pour savoir si tu es intelligente. L'objectif, c'est pour savoir si tu sais t'exprimer.
Ok.
Ok, good. Et pour ça, jusqu'ici, très bien.
Ok.
Mm.
Ok. Bah, pour moi. Voilà. Voilà. Bah, je sais pas quoi dire sur le sujet là.
Ok, que je te pose une question? Oui.
Oui, je veux bien, s'il vous plaît, je sais pas.
Okay. So, okay. So why have you not started it yet? I think that your current answer responds to that. So today we've done a lot of speaking and we're going to end at 12:25, midi 25, juste à cause de la petite pause où tu n'as pas entendu. So I'm going to get to, let's do a listening test. Okay.
Okay.
I throw my hands up in the air sometimes. Children's Engineering Workshop. Ici, on a 10 questions. J'ai envoyé un lien, s'il te plaît. Merci.
Ouais.
Ok, tu as fini?
16.
Non.
Non, je blague.
University Press and Cambridge Assessment English 2021. This recording is copyright. Test 1. This is the IELTS listening test. You will hear a number of different recordings and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 parts. At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the answer sheet. Now turn to part 1. Part 1. You will hear a man phoning to find out about some children's engineering workshops. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 3. Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 3.
Hello, Children's Engineering Workshops.
Oh, hello. I wanted some information about the workshops in the school holidays.
Sure.
I have 2 daughters who are interested. The younger one's Lydia. She's 4. Do you take children as young as that?
Yes, our tiny engineers workshop.
And Lydia loves building things. Is there any opportunity for her to do that?
Well, they have a competition to see who can make the highest tower. You'd be amazed how high they can go.
Right.
But they're learning all the time as well as having fun. For example, one thing they do is to design and build a car that's attached to a balloon, and the force of the air in that actually powers the car and makes it move along. They go really fast too.
Okay, well, all this sounds perfect.
rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 4 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 4 to 10.
Now, Carly, that's my older daughter, has just had her 7th birthday. So, presumably, she'd be in a different group.
Yes, she'd be in the junior engineers. That's for children from 6 to 8.
And do they do the same sorts of activities?
Some are the same, but a bit more advanced. So they work out how to build model vehicles, things like cars and trucks, but also how to construct animals using the same sorts of material and technique. And then they learn how they can program them and make them move.
So they learn a bit of coding.
They do. They pick it up really quickly. We're there to help if they need it, but they learn from one another too.
Right. And do they have competitions too?
Yes. With the junior engineers, it's to use recycled materials like card and wood to build a bridge. And the longest one gets a prize.
That sounds fun. I wouldn't mind doing that myself.
Then they have something a bit different, which is to think up an idea for a 5-minute movie and then film it using special animation software. You'd be amazed what they come up with.
And of course, that's something they can put on their phone and take home to show all their friends.
Exactly. And then they also build a robot in the shape of a human. And they decorate it and program it so that it can move its arms and legs.
Perfect. So, is it the same price as the tiny engineers?
It's just a bit more. £50 for the 5 weeks.
And are the classes on a Monday too?
They used to be, but we found it didn't give our staff enough time to clear up after the first workshop, so we moved them to Wednesdays. The classes are held in the morning from 10 to 11.
Okay, that's better for me actually. And what about the location? Where exactly are the workshops held?
They're in building 10A. There's a big sign on the door. You can't miss it. And that's in Fradston Industrial Estate.
Sorry?
Fradston. That's Fradston.
And that's in Grassford, isn't it?
Yes, up past the station.
And will I have any parking problems there?
No, there's always plenty available. So, would you like to enroll Lydia and Carly now?
Okay.
So, can I have your phone number?
Les réponses. Je suis prête pour les réponses. Félicitations. Je pense que c'est facile parce que au moment où moi j'entends les réponses, j'entends aussi que tu es en train d'écrire. C'est pour ça que je dis félicitations parce que j'imagine que tu as...
Ouais, alors, il y en a... Alors, ouais, alors... C'est déjà, vraiment, ça m'énerve parce qu'il m'écoute de plus, c'est parfait. Genre, la première, elle dit un truc, j'ai pas compris. Et le 7e, en fait, j'ai pas assez bien lu la phrase.
Ok.
Du coup, j'ai un truc qui était après la réponse.
Ok.
C'est genre un programme d'un humanoïde robot, bah j'ai mis robot en fait. Et du coup, elle l'a dit, mais elle l'a dit avant. Et en fait, j'ai pas bien écouté le après, peut-être ça.
D'accord. Mais est-ce que tu as eu le temps de réviser les questions avant d'écouter?
Oui, je l'ai fait, mais j'ai oublié et j'ai pas vérifié.
Ok, c'est pas grave. Je peux avoir tes réponses maintenant?
Ok, alors le premier, du coup, j'ai entendu Ong, et c'est pas ça.
Ong.
Ça.
Non, c'est pas ça. Deuxième?
Tower.
Tower, c'est bon. Troisième?
Car.
Car, parfait. Quatrième?
En fait, j'ai mis construct animals, but c'est animals tout court en fait.
Oui, parce que c'est construct animals. Dans la question, on a numéro 4. La question dit déjà build. Build, c'est synonyme de construct, oui. 5e.
Bridge.
Bridge. Oh, parfait. 6e.
Ça, j'ai bien entendu. A movie.
Movie, oui, parce que c'est ta spécialité. Et 7e?
Je sais pas.
Ok, c'est pas grave. 8e.
Wednesday.
Parfait. Même s'ils ont appelé 2 jours de la semaine, tu as vraiment réussi à savoir de quoi ils parlent. Et 9e.
Ça, je pense que j'ai réussi et je suis ultra étonnée. C'est F-R-A-D-S-T-O-N.
Youpi!
Ok.
J'ai mis un good très long sur mon papier de marking. Ok. 10.
J'ai mis parking, mais je savais pas s'il fallait mettre un S ou pas.
Non, pas de S. Parking, c'est parfait. Alors, sur 10, ici, tu as 8. Wow, c'est super, ok? Ok, première, est-ce que tu veux écouter une deuxième fois pour avoir la réponse à la première question?
Oui, s'il vous plaît.
Ok, tu peux le faire. Première question et 7e.
IELTS 16 structure answers. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 3. Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 3.
Hello, Children's Engineering Workshops.
Oh, hello. I wanted some information about the workshops in the school holidays.
Sure.
I have 2 daughters who are interested. The younger one's Lydia. She's 4. Do you take children as young as that?
Yes. Our Tiny Engineers Workshop is for 4 to 5-year-olds.
What sorts of activities do they do?
All sorts. For example, they work together to design a special cover that goes round an egg, so that when it's inside, they can
Parfait.
drop it to
Oui.
and it doesn't break.
C'est un œuf, un egg.
Exactly, that's it.
Ok, d'accord. Ok. Du coup, l'autre moment, c'était où? Je réécoute tout ou je...
Non, tu peux sauter.
Ok, alors...
C'est vers la fin.
ok, ah oui, vers la fin.
And the force of the egg, they go
Before you hear the
Oh, the thing they do is to design and build a car that's attached to a balloon, and the force of the air in that actually powers the car and makes it move along. They go really fast too.
Okay, well, all this sounds perfect.
From 6 to 8, instructor. Yes. They pick it up really quickly. We're there to help if they need it, but they learn from one another too.
Right. And do they have competitions too?
Yes. With the junior engineers, it's to use recycled materials like card and wood to build a bridge. And the longest one gets a prize.
That sounds fun. I wouldn't mind doing that myself.
Then they have something a bit different, which is to think up an idea for a 5-minute movie and then film it using special animation software. You'd be amazed what they come up with.
And of course, that's something they can put on their phone and take home to show all their friends.
Exactly. And then they also build a robot in the shape of a human, and they decorate it and program it so that it can move its arms and legs.
Ok.
Ok, wait.
Decorate.
Ok. Ça, en fait, j'ai cru que c'était le... En gros, j'ai cru que c'était le... Ce qu'il voulait, c'était le contenu de ce qu'elle allait décorer.
Non.
Et... Du coup, je me suis concentrée sur robot. En fait, il faut vraiment bien que je le dise, en fait. Ok.
Merci, c'était très bien fait.
Ouais, celui-là, il était... Allez.
Moi aussi, je suis très contente. Ok. Alors, comme je disais, pour listening et reading, j'ai beaucoup de confiance. Ok. À ce point, j'ai beaucoup de confiance. On va essayer une... oh non. Ok, juste avant de finir, parce que c'est déjà l'heure. Tu veux que je te donne la question maintenant ou tu veux que je te donne la question quand on se réunit après?
Quand on se réunit après, sinon je suis stressée.
D'accord, ok, je comprends. Ok, bonne journée et bonne fête et joyeux nouvelle année.
Merci beaucoup, au revoir.
Au revoir. Ooh, I didn't copy my conversation. The thing with Google Meet is it doesn't save your conversation. Bye bye is bye bye. I didn't even copy it. I just let it go. I copied before, so normally during the chat I just copy, just in case. So I probably have enough backup. But it's all good. Today went very, very well. Whew. Thank you for watching, and yeah, the first day of the year. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful beginning of the year, and always remember that even if it doesn't start well, it's not really an indicator of how it's going to be or how it's going to end. A lot of people tend to put that much importance to the day one. It's not a magic day. And how do I know? There was a time I was very, very sick during the new year. I couldn't do anything. It didn't stop me from having a great year, you know. So it's not really a magic day, but it's an amazing day. This emotional weight it comes with. There's this halo it comes with, but it's not a perfect. It's not like a magic day where, hi, happy new year. It's not like a magic day where all your life just immediately changes. Take care of yourself, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I've got to go now. I've got to do a lot of sleeping, and look at my eyes, I haven't been sleeping. Bye. I enjoyed the audience today. I had a lot of people, I had conversations. I'm so happy. I'm going to record this to remind myself that I have an audience, just in case I ever want to feel nobody cares. I'll just look at this conversation. And you guys remember the part where I played a song for my student and she was like, no, my student is very young, and one thing I like about young people is their honesty. I know you heard her saying I'm going to be 20. She's not going to be 20. Okay. She's not going to be 20. She's very young, and young people have a lot of honesty. So when I played the song for her, I don't even like the song myself. I don't like the song. I haven't heard the song in a long while. So when I played it for her, I asked her, do you like the song? She was like, no. All right, bye. Take care of yourself.